Some realizations arrive quietly. A family member may now understand that their actions created damage that cannot be easily repaired. What once seemed justified in the moment now carries consequences that are difficult to ignore. Time has a way of revealing the weight of certain choices. They may replay the words that they said, the decisions they made, the way that they handled situations that could have been different. Some betrayals hurt more than others, not because of what was done, but because of who did it. There was a time when you believed that this family member truly understood you. You showed up for them. You defended them when others spoke poorly about them. You celebrated their victories. You stood beside them in moments where they needed support. Your loyalty was consistent. Your intentions were clear. But when the moment came for them to stand beside you, they chose different. Instead of trusting the years of proof that you had given them, they believed the word of someone who had stood against you. A person skilled at manipulation. A person capable of twisting narratives and twisting lies as if they were the truth. And somehow those words were enough to create doubt. Enough to make this family member question the very person who had always been there. You felt that shift immediately. You felt the distance. You felt the coldness. And eventually you realized something painful. They had chosen the other side. Not because you had done something terrible, but because they allowed themselves to be convinced of something that was never true. That moment changed everything. Because betrayal from a stranger can be dismissed, but betrayal from a family member cuts deeply. Especially when you know the history that you two shared. Especially when you know how many times you defended them, supported them, and stood up for them when others did not. What made it worse was discovering that your trust was used against you. Information you shared in confidence was passed along to the very person who stood against you. At that point, the truth became clear. This was not a misunderstanding. It was betrayal. So you did what many people struggle to do. You stepped back, not out of revenge, not out of hatred, but out of self-respect. You forgave them internally so that bitterness would not follow you through life. But forgiveness does not always mean restoration. Sometimes forgiveness simply means letting go and moving forward. Because certain decisions cannot be undone. Certain moments reveal a person's true priorities. And when someone abandons you during your most difficult time, that moment changes the relationship permanently. Deep down, they understand this now. They know that they should have trusted the years of loyalty that you showed them. They know that they allowed themselves to be influenced by deception. And they know that the distance between you now is the result of their own choices. But life continues. And your path forward is not about proving anything to anyone. It's about protecting your peace, surrounding yourself with people who recognize your value without needing to be convinced. Because true loyalty does not disappear when rumors appear. True loyalty remembers the years of truth that came before the lies. I'd like to end this message off with a parable. Two brothers once shared a small farm. For many years, they worked the land together and trusted one another completely. One day, a traveler passing through began whispering doubts to the older brother. He told him that the younger brother planned to take the farm for himself. The older brother believed the story. Without asking a single question, he confronted his younger brother with anger and drove him away. Years later, the traveler returned and admitted the lie. The older brother realized the truth, but by then, the younger brother had built a new life far away. The farm remained, but the trust that once lived there never returned. The lesson? Trust is built slowly through years of loyalty, but it can be broken in a single moment of doubt. When someone chooses suspicion over the truth that you had constantly shown them, the relationship may never return to what it once was. Forgiveness can bring peace to your heart, but wisdom teaches you not to place your trust where it has already been betrayed. And that's it for this message. I'd like to thank everybody who made it to the end of the video. I'm truly honored by your support. If this message resonated with you at all, please consider dropping a comment, giving me some feedback, hitting the like button, and subscribing. It's been Chris and Nisty, and until next time, take care and have a good one.